this is the next video in the series. I'm struggling to get me and the board in camera, so apologies if I keep disappearing. So in the last one we did the I am. So you had the two columns and you had to write down I am a and I am. Okay. Now when you look at that person that you've described, did you actually think, if I met someone like that, that is someone that I would get on really well with? They sound really nice, yeah? Because that's you. So if you think they're really nice, then you have to think that you're really nice, okay? Now this next exercise is going to tie in with that. And this one is a lot harder, okay? So I'm warning you in advance. So this one is looking at your values, all right? So I want you to think about what has been important to you in the last maybe 3 to 6 months, because these things can change. You know, during COVID, there was a completely different set of things that were important to you. And before COVID, there was something else that was different, okay? So these will change, and it's a good idea to do this annually and to just kind of, check about where you're at in life, all right? So I'm just going to make some up, all right? So let's say then that, for instance, security has been important to me. That's not a very good pen, is it? So what else has been important to me? Well, I would say my friendships. And there's no particular order here. This is just as they occur to me, okay? I would also say that my sense of love in my family and my friends, my partner, that's all important to me. What else? Growth. I like growth. I'm not really one for sitting still and stagnating, which if you've followed me for any length of time, you'll have found out. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. Which is more important? So look at your values. If you've struggled to come up with stuff in the last 3 to 6 months, look at the last year, but think about what's really important to you. So security is really important to me. Now, is that more important than my friendships, or is friendship more important to me? I would say friendship's more important. So security and love, I would say love. Security and growth, I would say security. So that's that one done. So now, which is more important, friendships or love? And friendships or growth? I'm going to say growth. Don't tell my friends though, okay? So that's that one. So now, is love more important than growth? Yes. Okay, so now you can see that my top priority is love, and then all my other ones come joint second, all right? So 2, 2, 2. Now, normally I would have a few more on there, but I don't want to belabor the exercise. If you end up with joint like I have, then you can always reevaluate. I don't really know that I would change anything there, all right? Don't overthink this. Don't try and justify it or go, oh yeah, but, because that's not what's important. The important thing here is which of these are important to you, okay? Now, what we're going to find here is that quite often what you think is important to you turns out not to be, okay? So for me, I've always thought about security, whether that's financial, whether that's job security, whatever. But actually it turns out that that's not as important to me as love is, okay? And so you may well find that when you do yours, you actually find that yours are a surprise too, and that's perfectly fine, okay? So what I want you to do is do this exercise. If you end up with kind of half a dozen, that's fine, that's okay. I think if you go beyond half a dozen, then you maybe are starting to get bogged down with it, all right? So write them out, have a look at them, and just decide what that actually represents to you, and does that feel comfortable or not. And if it is a real surprise, you might need to have a little bit of a think on this and reevaluate, because if security came out, like, you know, more important than any of these, and then if I found actually I don't have security, then that's not congruent. Okay, if for instance love came out top but I was single and didn't have any friends and family, then that's going to be really weird, because love's important to me but I don't have any. Okay, quite often I would put health on there, not because I've got health issues, but because I haven't, because I really value my health. And so, you know, that might be something that is on there. All right. So just think about the emotions and the triggers of those emotions. Okay, so security is an emotional thing, it's an illusion. You know, you can have millions in the bank and die tomorrow, so where's the security? Or the bank might fold and then you've lost every penny, so again, where's the security? So it's an emotional thing. Okay, friendships, my friends are all very important to me. They have mostly been like my family, because I don't live close to my family. So my friends are important. Okay. Love, I don't think you can have life without love, whether that's from your fur baby, whether that's from a partner, friends, family, yourself. Okay. And so those are really, really important for me, but they might not be important to you. Yours might be about honesty, integrity, health. It might be about freedom. I've got a client who really needs to feel free. If they feel trapped in any way, then that's a game changer for them. Okay, so do this exercise. If you get stuck, message me and I'll see what I can do to help you. But it'd be interesting to just see how yours come out. So do that exercise and then we can work on the next step. See you later.